Hello my dear students, I hope all of you are doing well and staying safe. Today in this video what we are going to be learning is how to find out the roots of quadratic equation by factorization method. We have already seen to find out the roots by using completing the square method as well as by using the quadratic formula method. So this is another method by factorization method. So actually there are many ways in which we can factorize, that is like by completing the squares, by using difference of squares, algebraic identities, and of course the most commonly used is the splitting the middle term, which we learned slightly in polynomials in class 9. So let's see how we can really do. It depends, each question will be different, you can do it in different ways also. Alright, I might do it by factorization method by splitting the middle term. You might factorize by completing the squares, so that's really not a big problem. Okay, now looking at this question here, x square minus 3x minus 10 equal to 0. So here I will try to be using splitting the middle term method only. Okay, so now for splitting the middle term, the first thing that we have to do is, it is applicable generally with a quadratic equation. So you have to first check whether the equation given to you is in the proper standard form or not. Proper standard form in the sense, I mean ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. That is in decreasing order, x square x. So it is already done. It is already arranged. Next, what we do is you identify the numerical coefficients of the last two terms. Don't worry about the negative or positive signs. So here the numerical coefficient is 1. Here the numerical coefficient is 10. Okay, only the positive values, don't worry about negative. We multiply the numerical coefficients. So what do I have here? 10. Okay, what you will do is see stepwise. First, just prepare this bracket. It's always to be done stepwise. That's always like helpful for you, for me. Okay, so maybe it might be helpful for you too. Now what I will have to do is find out the factors of 10 in such a way that when you add or subtract those two factors, you should get again 3. So like factors is like 1, 10, 10. So 1 and 10 are also factors, right? Now 1 and 10 are also factors, but does the addition or subtraction of 1 and 10 give us 3 in any way? I don't think so, because like 10, 1, okay, 10 plus 1, 11, no. 10 minus 1, 9, see, we're not getting. So we have to change the factors because it's already 10. So factors of 10, okay. 5 into 2 is also how much? 10. Now let's check. 5 into 2 is 10. 5 plus 2, 7. We don't get. But 5 minus 2 is how much? 3. Exactly. So 5, since it is x, 5 minus. This is always better for me. Now forget about the negative values and all. See, that's why like when you use this system, you really don't have to worry about matching the negative and positive values. Just write as it is. Okay, because in the next step, what will happen is when you remove the bracket, that is minus into plus minus 5x, minus into minus plus 2x, minus 10. So automatically what happens is, it is already justified. No, okay, so that's what I meant. So now once it is done, what happens? From 3 terms, we have this 4 terms. So what I will do is I will take these two terms separately and then see if there's anything common in the first 2 terms. Yes, there is x. So by taking x common, 1x already out, so 1x is left here. So from here 1x is out. So that is minus 5 left, plus. Now from these 2 terms, plus, okay? Plus whatever sign it is, you should write. Here I can take 2 common. So 2 is out common, so x is left, minus 10. 2 5s are 10. So that's how it can be done. So if you do it correctly, what you will see is that you will see that these 2 terms will be same. Okay, don't adjust, it will automatically come out to be same. In that case, after this, again from these 2 terms, I will take out this values common, that is x minus 5 common. So from this term, x minus 5 is common, so what is left? X is left, plus this is also common out, so what is left? 2. That is equal to how much? 0. Okay, alright, so I'm going to rub this off. I hope you have written it down. Okay, so now we will solve. So in that case, what will happen is either, because we are supposed to find out the roots here, okay, either x minus, because we are just not finding out the factors only, we are supposed to find out the roots. So x will be equal to 5, x will be equal to how much? Minus 2. Alright, let's continue with the other question, that is 2x squared plus, this is from the NCERT textbook as well as followed by NBSE, now in Board of School Education, equal to 0. So actually I am doing the questions of exercise 4.2, question number B1. This is the first one was sub question 1, this is sub question number 2. Okay. The difference with NCERT, NBSE and NCERT textbook is that for NB Nalin board we have 4 or 5 multiple choice questions just before the beginning of every exercise, so that's why there is a small difference in numbering. Okay. Alright, again I will just again use splitting the middle term. Is it arranged in the proper standard form? Ax square plus minus x plus minus bx plus minus c equal to 0. As I say, plus minus, these are numerical coefficients. It can be positive, it can be negative, but only the arrangement should be same. No? X squared, x, descending order. So after this, what do we do? Okay, first step, as I say, we write as it is. And the numerical coefficients here, 2, here how much? 6, we multiply. So what do we have here? 12. Now find out the factors of 12 in such a way that I get x. Now you see here, 2 and 6 are already factors. 2 plus 6, 8. We don't get 1 because we have to get 1. No value means 1. 6 minus 2, 4, no. So what about 4 into 3? 4 3s are how much? 12. 4 minus 3, 1. So 4x minus 3x. Now you can remove the bracket. Since it is positive here, there will not be any change with the signs. This is a very common process, okay, splitting the middle term. Even ICSE students and all, they can learn. After this, what did we say? Take the first, from the first 2, I can take 2 common, x also common. So 1x left here, so out of 2, so 2 2s are 4x. From here, since minus sign is here, whatever sign comes, you write down that, okay, so here it is minus. Again, anything common that I can take? Yes, 3. So minus 3 is already common, so what is left here? Plus x. Again, minus is already common, 3 also common, so minus changes to plus because minus is taken common, isn't it? So that's why you will see that these two values are again same. So again we take x plus 2 common, so what is left? 2x minus x plus 2 common, that is how much? 3 equal to 0. So again, either x plus 2 equal to 0, that means x is equal to minus 2, or 2x minus 3 equal to 0, that is 2x is equal to 3, x will be equal to how much? 3 by 2. Alright, so simple, isn't it? Not very difficult at all. Okay, moving on to the next question, sub question 3, that is root over of 2x square, x square out, okay, root over of 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root of 2 equal to 0. So no worries, whatever this root 2 or whatever we had, let it be as it is. What shall we do? Root 2x square plus, as it is, 5 root 2 equal to 0. So what did I tell you? The numerical coefficients. What do we have here? Root 2, here 5 root 2. So root 2 into 5 root 2 will be how much? Root 2 into 5 root 2 will be how much? That will be what? 5 into root 2 into root 2, that we have already studied in class 9, that is 2. So that will be how much? 10. Now let's find out the factors of 10 to get 7. So 10 into 1 is also 10, but we will not get 7 because 10 plus 1, 10 minus 1, no. 5 into 2 is 10. 5 plus 2, 7. See? So we can use 5x plus root 2x square plus 5x plus 2x plus 5 root 2 equal to 0. Now, no problem. Maybe we can do a little bit more arrangement. Okay, I'll just take x common. Root 2x plus 5 plus, now here what is can be taken common? There is nothing common like 1, but again it might not match. But as we know, just now we got, you see, root 2 into root of 2 is how much? 2. Because I'll tell you the system, if in case you might have forgotten, that is common root, root 2, that is root over of 2 into 2, that is equal to how much? 2. That means the same 2, just for the sake of taking common values, I can write as root 2 into root 2. Not a big problem there. So that is 5 root 2 equal to 0. So maybe just one extra step here. Root 2x plus 5 plus, I can take root 2 common. So 1 root 2 common. So root 2x plus 1 root 2 common, that is only 5 equal to 0. Now you will see these two values are common. Same. So that I will take out root 2x plus 5. So this is out. So what is left here? X plus root of 2. Isn't it? Equal to how much? 0. So either root 2x plus 5 equal to 0. So root 2x equal to minus 5. X equal to minus 5 upon root 2, or the other value was x plus root 2 equal to 0, that means x equal to minus root of 2. So this will be the two roots of the quadratic equation. Actually what happened, today I went to the market once, and then today I came across one friend. Then she was telling me hey, why are you not making videos regularly on class 9 and 10? I see more videos on class 11 and 12 only. Then my response was, actually, from my experience, from the views, since there are very less views in class 9 and 10, and then it takes time, so maybe most of my viewers are of 11 and 12, so that's why consistently actually I'm making videos on 11 and 12, because there may not be much viewers on 9 and 10. Then what she told me actually really shocked me, and then motivated me, because she told me that, I have a neighbor, and then of course, her neighbor was of class 9, but I just would like to share that with here with my viewers too. Your channel is the only source of learning for that particular student, because definitely there are no tuitions, and then they cannot afford multiple phones at home, so that's why they have to wait. So the advantage of your channel was, she can watch, and that student can watch and learn from your channel. So that student always waits eagerly for your, maybe that student always eagerly waits for your channel. So that really motivated me, because the main motive of this particular channel, because there are other students who are maybe having private tutorship, even they may also be watching, which is all very good thing for me. But there are many students who can afford multiple smartphones, laptops, computers, YouTube and all these things, but not everyone can do that. And the main motive of my channel here is to reach out to that section of the society, not only now, forever actually, those who are having problems in learning, they're nowhere to go to tuitions, cannot afford, so many problems. So it felt good, that, because even if there's just one student who is learning out of this channel, I am blessed. And that really motivated me. So definitely I will be more regular, and I promised her that I'll be more regular and consistent in making class 9 and 10 videos also. So this is the motivation that we always need as teachers. So I would like to request you to consistently do motivate, okay, because we really need your motivation a lot. And please do share to to that particular section of that students who have maybe less places to learn, right? So anyway, especially of course I would like to thank all the viewers also who are really helping me motivate and then encourage me, with all of your beautiful comments. Anyway, now this is also the same form, that is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. It's just that a is 2 here, b is minus 1, and then c is 1 by 8. Now to factorize this, there are many ways, but to factorize this by using splitting the middle term, I will take the common LCM, that is 8. 8. So okay, I'll just do all the basics. That is 2x squared into, the way we do LCM, if you remember, x into plus 1 into common LCM is 8. So here 1. I'll just write here, no problem, right? So 1 8s are 8, again 1 8s are 8, 8 1s are 8. Just the procedure of the LCM. You can skip this step, no problem. So that's going to be 16x squared minus 8x plus 1. This 8 I will cross multiply to the other side. That's going to be 0 into 8. So because of that, I will have a more standard looking equation. That is 0 is 0. So 16x squared minus 4x plus 1 equal to 0. Now this particular question, actually you can do it by completing the square, because it's already a complete square. 4x squared minus 2 into 4 into x plus 1 square equal to 0. But since we're just doing this splitting the middle term, we'll just do with that. Okay, maybe I'll just do it on both sides. Okay, both the methods. Okay, so splitting the middle term, that is like, okay, 16x squared minus, I told you to prepare this format always, right? So 16x squared. So what are the two extreme numerical coefficients that we have here? That is, the two extreme numerical coefficients that we have here is what? 16 and 1. So we multiply that, we get 16. Find out the factors of 16 to get 8. So like we know 4 4s are 16, 4 plus 4 is 8. So fine, 4x plus 4x. So that's going to be 16x squared minus 4x minus into plus, because we are removing the bracket, right? Don't forget that. Okay. So that's going to be, from the first two I can take 4x common. So 4x minus 1. From here always the first sign first, minus. So now nothing is common, so I will take 1 common. Okay, 1 is always common to every value. So what is left here? Minus 4x, so it will become plus 4x, plus will become minus 1, because I'm taking minus 1 common here. So I have 4x minus 1, by taking these two common. So here what is left? 4x. Here what is left? Minus 1 equal to 0. Either 4x minus 1 equal to 0, or again I'll write 4x minus 1 equal to 0, because every quadratic equation will have like two roots. Please don't write this 16x squared minus 8x plus 1 equal to 0. I'll show you the other method there. Okay, I just need some space, so I'm just wrapping this off. Let's complete this method first. So 4x equal to 1, x equal to 1 by 4. So here also same, you will have x equal to 1 by 4. So this was a way of solving by splitting the middle term. With the other method that I was mentioning, see, we can complete the square. That is 4x squared minus twice into a into b plus 1 can be written as 1 squared. You remember, completing the square method. There is a video which is based on completing the square method. Of course, you can do check that, but this is like a perfect square. Because like, what is a here? 4x. What is b here? 1. So you see 2 4s are 8 into 1, 8x. So this is already balanced. We don't have to add or subtract any new term like in that completing the square exercise. Okay, so this will be like, if you remember the formula, a square minus twice into ab plus b square. What is the formula there? A minus b whole square. So what is the value of a here? 4x. What is the value of b? 1. So this can be written as a minus b whole square equal to 0. And please do remember, these are quadratic equations. You're told to find out the roots of the quadratic equations. Every quadratic equation will have always two roots. So we will just expand 4x minus 1, 4x minus 1, 0. So again, as usual, either 4x minus 1 equal to 0 or 4x minus 1 equal to 0. So likewise, just like the previous question, we can always have here x equal to 1 by, the previous method, x equal to 1 by 4. Okay, so this is how we solve by factorization. So factorization doesn't mean only one procedure, okay, not only splitting the middle term, but you can do it in many ways as long as you factorize it, you know. So you can do it by splitting the middle term or completing the squares, that's up to you. Alright, so I believe that I could be of some help. So please do continue to support me because I really need your support, so that I can, always be motivated and then make more videos, more and more videos for all of you. So alright then, till the next video, I'll see you again in the next video. Please till then, stay safe, stay happy, be positive, be confident. See you. Take care.